Skylar's going to walk us through a couple things we talk about with our infielders. Skylar happened to be a middle infielder. He could play anywhere on the field. We want to show the proper way to attack a baseball. And one of my biggest pet peeves, which we're going to get into in a few minutes. So here's Skylar. Skylar is going, I'm going to just roll him some ground balls. Skylar, were you a pre-hop guy? Pre-pitch, prep step type guy?
Yeah, I started to develop that a little bit in college. I found it pretty crucial. Guys have different levels of where they jump to. I know Dustin Pedroia used to get super high, but me, I'm just a right, left, little hop, trying to get into that rhythm, that momentum to get to a ball.
For people that don't know what a prep step is, similar to hitting, right? It's a timing mechanism. How does it help you?
It prepares you to go whichever way you need to go whenever that ball is, hit to your right or left, slow roller coming in, or even taking a step back.
Again, when we see infielders just kind of like standing there like this, the gloves on their waist as the pitcher is going into his motion is not what we want. We don't want feet in cement. So basically, what is the timing behind this, Sky? Like for you, it may be different for somebody else. I know for me, my timing goes off of the pitcher starting his delivery.
Some guys have a little bit longer of a prep, so it depends on the pitcher. If a guy goes quick, I got to be ready to go pretty quickly. That's really it. It just depends on the pitcher for me, and I'll go based off of him, and I'm landing every single time, no matter who's on the mound, when that ball is crossing the plate. So.
All right, let's see it. Here we go. I'm going to work off of Skylar's prep step, and then Skylar's going to get a ground ball. Okay, ball hit to the left, right? So if my momentum is taking me forward, I'm in a really athletic position and ready to go get it. So here we're going to do it the same thing. We're going to go backhand, and I'm not going from a frozen position. I'm going from already creating movement in my prep step. Awesome. Basic fundamentals of fielding a ground ball, Sky. What we see a lot of the time is kids trying to do too much too soon, right? Get down, funnel it in, grab seams, ready to throw. What are you thinking on a ground ball, or what were you taught, or what do you teach? Because you run our infield.
For me, just a lot of things that I see with our group specifically is just a little bit of a lack of aggression, coming to get the ball, making that move. A lot of guys rely on their arm, which granted they do have great arms, but it's not going to be like that all the time, especially with good runners. You got to be able to come and get it, one fluid motion, get the ball out on time, get the guys out.
So aggressive, again, so similar to hitting. I agree with you. I think guys sit back on the ball way too long and rely on arm strength. And there are so many reasons that we want to attack the ball. Different hops, I can choose what hop I'm going to field it on. Instead of sitting back, again, if I have a really plus runner, I want to be able to get that ball out and throw it, and I want my momentum again going towards first base. If I misplay a ball, and we've all been there, the second we take that first step back, man, I'm on my heels, I get eaten up by a bad hop or a ball, and I got no shot of making that throw. So I want to talk about from here, after attacking the baseball, one of the things that again, I don't want to call it an epidemic, but these kids are so used to being at these showcases, and they want to look good and show all their drip and their swag. But it makes me crazy, is 100 out of 100 times, if I can take a half step or one step and come around a baseball, I want to be in a better position to throw to first base. These kids will literally sit in a backhand position waiting for the ball to get there. It makes absolutely no sense. To me, you look like a fool, okay? If anybody knows this game, you look like an absolute fool doing this. So I want to show with Skylar what it should look like when I need to make a backhand, okay? Because for me, a backhand is emergent. Emergent meaning emergency. Only if I cannot get in front of it am I going to use a backhand. Skylar, let's show them what we're talking about. All right, prep step. Now, if you can get around it, I want you to get around it as well. And now let's show what I'm talking about on that same ball instead of coming around it like you just did. Just waiting, 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 right? There's no reason for that ever.
It kind of feels a little funky too now. You know, I haven't done that in a long time, but yeah, it definitely feels like I'm waiting forever for this.
You're waiting forever, and if you have a really good runner, you know, guys, coaches call them, you know, green runners, plus runners. It's never going to work.
Never.
It might work on a red runner, all right, but it's not going to work on a green runner. Green runner means this kid can fly. I cannot be in that position sitting there waiting for him, right? We talk about it all the time. A great home to first for a high school kid is 4 seconds. Pro, 4 seconds, right? I don't have time sitting there having tea and crumpets waiting for this ball to get here. Come get the ball. Come get the ball any opportunity that I have. Let's do it again. I want to show you coming around a baseball doing it the right way. Here we go. Prep step. Boom. Yeah, look at that. Attacking the ball, and as soon as you fielded that ball, Sky, you were in a great position right away facing first base.
One of Coach Skylar's favorite drills to work on with infielders is the most basic drill that you can do. You can do this at home. You can either use a PVC pipe, you can use a broomstick if you don't have a PVC pipe. This is to force you to get into the right fielding position. So Coach Sky is going to walk us through the what and the why, and then we're going to show you some examples of it.
So a lot of this stuff can, you know, like Coach said, could be done at home. You could have a wall, you could do it by yourself. Got your PVC pipe here. We're getting our prep steps in, our little hop. And all it is right foot, left foot to field. As basic as it gets, but you know, it helps a lot, that's for sure.
Here comes a baseball.
And what are you trying to get out of the kids here, Skylar, by you know, walking them through what foot first and what foot second, and what are they trying to accomplish and feel here?
We're just trying to gain that momentum going towards first base, right foot, left foot to field, get that heel down and come down as we are fielding the ball. That way our momentum is going forward.
So, you know, for me, one thing over the last like 20 some years that I talk a lot is being rhythmic, right? Being rhythmic in my hitting, being rhythmic in my moving. This is incredibly rhythmic as well. Fielding is rhythmic. Kids look at me like I'm crazy because I'll ask them what type of music they listen to. I don't care what kind of music they listen to, but I want them to have or feel some rhythm. If you told a kid every time to do right foot, left foot, I guarantee you like half the kids wouldn't be able to do that, right? It's just instinctual. They're going to just lead with their left. Again, just explain why we go right foot first for the audience so that they know what position you're trying to get into.
We go right foot first strictly because we want to be able to get on the side of the ball where we're going back towards first base. I mean, you know, whether you're at second base, short, or third, it's all going to be in the same momentum going towards your left here. So as long as we're getting that right foot first and that left foot coming through this way, everything is going back towards first base to make our throws a lot easier. As long as our legs are involved, we don't need to use as much arm. The arm is there if we need it, but this is what's going to keep us as consistent as possible to put the ball to first base.
So just to, again, you put this in different terms for people, this almost equates to doing a basketball layup, left, left. I can't go left, left. I can't go right, right. I'm going left, right, and right, left, right? It's getting those feels down so that, again, what Coach Sky said makes so much sense. I can't feel the ball off my left foot and then get into a good position. I'm going right, left, so now I'm getting up and I'm making a really good, accurate throw to first base. This is what I want you guys focusing on, doing it right. I don't care what kind of glasses you got on your hat. I don't care how much swag you got on your neck. I don't care how many bruised bolts you got sticking out of your pocket. Do things the right way. We'll see you next time.